Hello, wonderful beings. Okay, I thought after our Zoom call last night that I would talk some more about the power of source creation and why it's so wonderful and brilliant and crucial to embed it in our lives. Let that be where we come from in our life most of, if not all of the time. So I was thinking about it before I came on this call. Oh, by the way, we did a great Zoom call on that last night. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you have a look at that because we played with it. It was really fun. Um, but I wanted to talk about it like this. Okay, so I'm going to talk about rising through some levels of stuff. So there's normal life where, on average, most people just get hit with what's happening. Like it just happens to them. They just get hit with it and feel lost, confused, down, upset, etc. All those things, as if they don't really have much control over what they perceive as the chaos of life. And then there's the kind of you open up and you connect and you begin to realize that there's potential in everything, that you can turn things out, you can shift perspectives, you can raise the vibration, you can, be more super connected, you can ask for what it's for in terms of potential and begin to work things in a different way. And then you go up another level. And when I say up, I mean in vibration and super consciousness and connection. In fact, I would say those first levels, one's unconscious, one's conscious. Now we're going to talk about super conscious. So when you're super conscious, what happens is you can make magic happen. And that's what we've been doing in Magical Maestros for the past 11 months. We've been learning how to make magic happen in your life and in the world, and for others if you want to. So you become more super conscious, more aware. You're not only looking for the potential, but you're beginning to understand that you can take anything that happens and turn it into something fabulous. A good example of that would have been Centauri's, heart operation in last March. I mean, woo, that was a biggie. Almost lost him. But when you turn it around, which I did at the time, even while he was in the hospital and during the operation, and you turn it around, you see it as a huge opportunity for a whole new level of physicality, for a new source heart to come through for us all, whatever we want to term about that, or even for him to become a whole next level of himself. It was like for some older part of him to go and some newer part to come in, which I think is happening right now. Because he's had a headache all last night and today. And I think that's his new mega self, super conscious, mega source self coming in. So, all good. So you see that when you get to the super conscious level, you're starting to do what I call source create. You are initiating, activating, and actualizing possibilities, not just looking for potential and hoping to turn it out when you're conscious, but actually sourcing amazing movement and possibilities and newness for the world in every circumstance. Even if it looks quite awful and tragic at the time, there is still the potential at the superconscious level to be able to turn it out. And I think that's a step beyond just being magical. I think being magical is a part of being super conscious, but source creation is like where you can be magical and learn things to do about how to make magic happen. But as a source creator, really it's more of an alignment inside of you where you get, I am the source of this. I am the source of reality. I am the source of the earth. I am the, not the only one, but you can become the all. You can become the universe. You can become the source. You can become the earth. And when you become the oceans, the whales, the trees, the bees, whatever, you become something more than just yourself. And then you activate the field and you call newness, possibility, potential, greatness, an amazing future now into place. It's the feeling inside you of, I'm going to say, being the one. It's not that you're the only one, but you become the one. And I don't mean that you become one with everything, because when you become one with everything, there's a stillness to it. I'm talking about being the one, because when you're the one, there's an accountability, a power, a movement associated with it that allows you to power it up and move it into the world. Oh, yes. It is a flow through the core of a knowing, of an orientation to, I got this. It is turning out for us all. And so it is. And then you know what to do. You don't have to learn techniques or remember things. As a source creator, you just know what to do in the moment. You may never recreate and do the same thing ever again, but you know what to do. And that's really exciting. So I just would recommend that you feel inside you that space in which you are a super conscious source creator. And it doesn't mean you have to take on everything, but whatever it is that calls to you, then you become the all, you become the universe, you become the source, you become life surging and soaring through everything. You ensure that the potential is being fulfilled, that the new possibilities are flowing in. You become the one who's got it turning out for us all. And that is the power of source creation. And that is the state I would love to see everyone in the world be at. So, there you go. That's it for today. Lots of love, and have an amazing, magical, miraculous source creation day. Bye.